Two top 5 teams in a matchup opening weekend in week 1. Notre Dame travels to the shoe to play Ohio State. Now, I want to make sure that I get this right from Coach Holtz because he was a head coach at Notre Dame and he was an assistant coach at Ohio State. He likes both these teams. But when I look at Marcus Freeman, he's 0-1. He still hasn't won a football game as a head coach. And there's been a lot of chatter because he's a former Ohio State player. But he said that his dream job was Ohio State. So some friends of mine, Pete Johnson and Keith Byers, were a little upset by those comments. And he said he'd rattle some cages up in Columbus, Ohio. But when I look at this football game, you got to look at the defense from Ohio State. They've got to get better. There were 5 games last year where they gave up 30 points or more. They can't do that. They've got to slow down the run against good football teams, and they got hit in the mouth. They wilted last year. They have a new defensive coordinator, Jim Knowles. A quick story on this. He was at the Broyles Award last year, and I talked to him at the awards ceremony. Then when I went to the airport, by the time I got to the airport, he left Oklahoma State and took the Ohio State job within an hour. So he grabbed that job and took the bull by the horns. They should be better defensively. But offensively, C.J. Stroud is one of the best quarterbacks in the country. He's going to be in the fight for the Heisman Trophy. 44 touchdown passes on the season last year and 6 interceptions. And his last time we saw, threw for 583 yards against that Utah defense. I like Ohio State in this game, but there's something that's funny about this, Coach. Ohio State was favored by 17.5 a few days ago. Somebody from Notre Dame knocked it down to 17. Was that you putting those big bucks on Notre Dame? Because I don't think they're going to upset them. I got Ohio State winning this game 48-20.
Oh, you sound like a comedian out of work, Mark. Let me tell you something. The quarterback at Notre Dame would be a guy named Tyler Becker. He can flat run, and he throws the ball. No, he hadn't played an awful lot, but they're very impressed with him. I am impressed with Marcus Freeman. You talk all you want about first year, about the loss last year in the bowl game by 3 points to Oklahoma State. But Ohio State has a great offensive line. They have great talent on defense. I think that Notre Dame can win this football game, Mark. But what they're going to have to do, they're going to have to manhandle Ohio State physically up front. If they go into that game with that attitude, we're going to out-hit them. We're going to be tougher than they are up front. Oh, Notre Dame is capable of winning the game. I think it'll be very, very close. I look for Ohio State maybe to prevail by a score of 27-24.